Diamonds. Many centuries ago, in a far-off land, there lived a wealthy man named Aldari. He was a happy man who had sufficient wealth to make him happy and content, despite living on the edge of a hot and rock-strewn desert. Until one day a travelling storyteller spoke of the most beautiful jewels he had ever seen, crystal clear and bright and sparkling, and capturing and reflecting light, and shining as if a star shone within them. He said they were called diamonds, and that they were very rare, and required many hours of work by skilled craftsmen to transform them from rough stones into the beautiful, final form of cut diamonds. Aldari was fascinated by the story, and then became obsessed with seeing these diamonds, and owning one or maybe many. So he sold most of his possessions, kissed his loving wife and children goodbye, and set off to find his very own diamonds. He travelled across the searing desert and over many seas, and gradually used up his resources in search of these beautiful diamonds. He became penniless and exhausted and unwell from the stresses and strains of his quest, and he had to give up his search. He missed his family and his home very dearly, and over many years he struggled back over the seas and eventually crossed the desert and back to his home. As he arrived home and his beleaguered family came to meet him, he collapsed onto the ground and hit his head on a small rock. As the sun beat down upon his dying body, the light struck the rock and bounced around inside it, and it shone, for it was an uncut diamond, as were all the other rocks in his garden, and many more in the desert nearby. Only as he lay there dying, with this new perspective, could he see that he had been surrounded by diamonds all this time, and yet it was the one place he'd never looked. In life and in business, we all often overlook what we already have. We take relationships and health and special possessions that remind us of happy times for granted. We don't appreciate them and don't put in the effort to maintain them, especially when we think that the grass is so much greener on the other side of the fence, and we start scrambling to get over the fence without appreciating how green our grass already is. We get obsessed with getting more things that are bigger and better and shinier than what we've already got and what other people have got. And when we get those new things, we hear of even better things and chase those with a passion, even putting at risk the relationships and other elements of our lives that make us truly happy, like love and good health. And we so often overlook what we already have. In business, this could be contacts, ideas, skills, resources, relationships, solutions, things that have worked in the past and can work again. And in life, this could be old friendships, trust, love, and people who want to help if only we were to ask. So next time you feel alone or stuck or under pressure or feeling you need to invest time and money and effort in getting more of something, think of the story of Aldari and check to see what you've already got in your back garden. You may well be surprised. To explore what happiness and success could mean for you, your business and your family, please go to the programme called Take Stock of Your Life Right Now, and a step called What Does Success Mean for Me? To enjoy the life you already have more, please read the step called What is Mindfulness? And then have a go at one of the classic mindfulness exercises called Mindfulness the Chocolate Exercise, Mindfulness the Orange Exercise, or Mindfulness the Wine Glass Exercise. And if you want to explore your current and possible future life-work balance, go to the tool for success called 2 Life Circles.
Vic's Fascinating Fables, stories to make you think. Brought to you by Vic, your virtual interactive coach, dedicated to helping you, your team and your family achieve and celebrate more success with less stress.